right,
top 3. So number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. That was Uada, Crepsicle Natura, and the song was Retraversing the Void.
Hell yeah.
Solid fucking album from Uada.
It's actually been on my list. I've been wanting to listen to this one for a while, but I just never got around to it. But damn, it was good.
Yeah, fucked up. I mean, it's everything you would expect from them, but I feel like I didn't listen to the last album, so I can't compare it to anything, but I mean, I went back and listened to a little bit of Cult of the Dying Sun because I did listen to that album back when it did come out. I remember we featured it on the cast because we all loved it. And yeah, I don't know, the vocal, they're just fucked now. I mean, I know that there was still some of that stuff back, but this is just, we're into the stratospheres now, boys. Like we're getting on our rockets and we're playing space. This album is just fucked. I mean, it's from the album art to, we got some Busty with 4 arms here to the music itself. So, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's that long because you go, oh, wait, there's only like 5 songs. But then,
long though. Yeah,
nothing's shorter than like 6.5 minutes. So, with the last song being a 12-minuter. So,
yeah,
it is a beautiful fucking album.
Yeah, dude, I loved it. It was my honorable. Like in the 5s, like in the like within the 15 to 20 category.
Yeah.
It was like playing with the list for the whole time. For some reason, it just got out of there. But it's like, yeah, I really, really, really liked it. I love how like that first half, it's so soaring and big and like more like headbangy and stuff like that. And then like the second half gets a little more, I don't know, introspective or like
not
vibe.
Serious, but yeah, it's a different vibe. It's a little bit, I don't want to say darker, but at the same time kind of darker. So okay, all right,
yep, no, it's great. There's no way Stan won't like this.
Yeah. Because it's another one of those kind of it's very melodic. It's kind of all over the place, Stan. So you get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then it's one of those like every time you listen to it, like you said, that's why I said I feel like we've had a bunch of those albums this year. So
very good pick.
Yep.
Very good pick. All right. Let's hit mine up.
Would have been one more. We could have lined it up, but no, you didn't want to do that. Playing with it all day, you couldn't have played with it for the last 5 minutes.
We can cut it there.
sounds good.
I'm confused now. I'm so confused.
What?
Yeah. What are you confused
Jason's
about?
number one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's I agree.
Yeah. This one went back and forth, like I said, this was always between 3, 2, or 1 for sure. And they're
Tell
all
us
pretty
what it is.
interchangeable.
Tell us
But
what
again,
it
this
is.
is Tomb Mold, the Enduring
Shoddy,
Spirit.
you're one off.
I know, dude.
I know.
It was the first track, The Perfect Memory.
That was a very bold clip to play. Like, it's the one you want to play, but like you shouldn't.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna do Will of Whispers.
Will of Whispers.
Yeah, I was gonna do that one, but I don't know. The cast, I'm trying to keep the energy up. Whatever. But I picked that one. It's the first track. It leads off the whole album. But I picked it because the more times I listen to this album, the more and more I appreciate the drumming on it. And that track, the fact that it starts with the drums like that, it makes you really tune into it. And it's just like the intricacies and the things that he's doing on the fucking drums. It just adds so much to that album. We always talk about riffs. We always talk about all that kind of stuff. But man, he just goes so wild in the drums on this album. And then when you pair that with the like craziness of the riffs, and on that track, this isn't a proggy track. This isn't one of those that like really stretches out like on the one we were just talking about or some of those other ones. But still, like, listen to that track and those changes in it and the riffs.
Maybe that's why I like this album so much, because the drums are so fucking strong from start to finish. It's like fucked how like, and I don't know, maybe it's been there the whole time and I just haven't listened to it, or I don't know. You tell me.
Dude, he's he is very complicated. Like,
yeah,
a lot of intricacies and
Yep.
But that's why I said it. We said it when we were talking about the live show. Shoddy, if you ever get the chance, you've got to go see him.
I would. It seems like
singing over all this.
That's so fucked to me. That is so fucked to me. Because like that's the type of drumming that is like fun to play. Like when you play along to stuff, like that's the type of drumming that like you want to sit there and play to.
Yeah.
But like
I wish I could do it.
But do that and sing at the same time. Fuck me.
Yeah, I mean, I got nothing more to say about it, but.
Yeah, where
was my number 3 too?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, nice.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it's got to be there. It's got to be at the top of the list. This is just no fucking around.
I don't see this one getting old anytime soon. No. I still listen to Manor, obviously. Like that holds a special place in my heart. But like Planetary, like I don't listen to it ever. It never stuck with me.
It did for me.
This one,
it still does. But
this one, I don't think it's not. It's just there's so much to digest and learn about it, and repeat. Yeah,
and then it's like, where do they go next? Because now they can go wherever they want, wherever they want. But yeah, all right, we'll keep going because everybody knows we love Tomb Mold.
Number
2. I'm excited.
You spoiled it, Jason. You son of a bitch. You spoiled it.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Picked the same song as Stan, so.
Dude, the nuts.
I feel like that's probably the reason why I love this album the most too, is because we talked about the drumming in the Tomb Mold album, another album that has solid fucking drumming from start to finish.
Well, this one,
I mean, it's always been like that, but like
this one is just a music, like all around. This one's just fucking nuts. The guitars, the bass, like
everything.
Yeah, I was really expecting it to be higher, Jason. For you, I really was.
No, dude, it was. That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, no, I know.
It was 3.
Yeah,
it was 4. I don't know why I put it at 5. I mean, I don't know.
Dude. When we were first making that, the Tomb Mold album was higher, so it just shit got shuffled around. So yeah, it is what it is.
I don't know. Like the 5 or the 5. I don't know.
We love them all equally,
but it's just it's a future. Yeah, I'll be listening to it forever.
Oh yeah.
I mean, anytime I put on a Horrendous album, it's just like they all hold up, you know, even their first album, you know. So
See, Idol never held up with me. So this was like perfect because it like brought me back, like pulled me back in, you know.
yeah, sure.
So that's why I'm gonna go back to it one of these days, and I will be watching out for anything that comes their way.
I think it's a great album. It's a little bit darker and it's a harder album. So, you know, you put on this album and it's easy because it's fun. Like it's just.
It really is just a fun fucking listen, but it's not one of those like fun listens where it's like, oh, it's like fun and they're shredding the whole fucking time and they're beating the door down and they're just, it's a fuck all fun where, everything is on display. So
I wish I could have been there, like watching how the vocals takes and shit, man.
Oh, I know.
Because they're going hard on those. Like,
yeah.
It's just wild. I love that. Mm-hmm. Love that. I love that, like, that they tried so many new things. And we talked about that when I talked to these guys, like the amount of vocal styles they try and just the amount of, you know, they just did everything on this.
Yeah.
Like, I forget how many voices they said they used, but, and layering them in there. It's just, that's cool. Like, I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Something a little different here. Break it up a little.
All right.
For my number 2.
Okay.
Yeah, what is this?
Yeah, I don't know if this is something you guys would dig or not, but this was a previous number 1 for me last time they put out an album.
I was digging that, so...
Wayfarer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is American Gothic.
Dude, I was digging that fucking clip, though.
Yeah.
I swear I feel like I fucking downloaded it and then just never listened to it.
Yeah, it's that track was To Enter My House Justified. Maybe my favorite track, but I don't know. It's an album with a lot of stuff going on, a lot of depth. But you know, they take that whole like Western style of music and integrate that in with like black metal. So it's this very like authentic American black metal style that you don't really hear anybody else doing. You know, you have bands like Panopticon that have done some of that, and I don't know. I've thought of a band like Cobalt. They're more of like a sludgy, blackened sludge band that I used to get into quite a bit, but I really love that kind of sound. I mean, I like Western music in general. So this combination is just like perfect for me. And that last album was really cool. It was my number 1 that year it came out, I think. And this one, they went even like deeper into it. It's like dustier. It's like they've got like the saloon style pianos. They've got the slide guitars in there. It sounds sometimes like they're using like some type of like an older mic, you know, to get that like old West, like, or just like an old, I don't know, that old style. Like they really put all that stuff in there, and it just sounds authentic. Again, it doesn't sound like they're combining black metal with like, I don't know, Western spaghetti Western twangy guitars. Like they like seamlessly mix it in there, you know.
Dude, these guys are fucked up to me.
I was really like, liking it, dude.
So they do like that, though. Like, isn't the majority of them they're Stormkeep basically?
Yes.
And then they're that
okay.
that weird fucking band too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, what's that?
What band?
Lycotonin or something.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's kind of like an Aranzi Pazuzu sort of a thing.
Yeah,
avant-garde. Like, they're just so fucked up. Like, what do they do?
The drummer is Isaac from Blood Incantation. And Storm main guy of Stormkeep. Yeah, it's like this Denver.
They put out all this shit that's like really fucking good, but it's so different from like mostly people may be able to do like melodic death metal and melodic black metal. It's not that much different, but like it's all over the fucking board, and they just do it really well.
They're just musicians, man. That's just fucking awesome.
Yeah. It's to the point where if you tell me there's a Denver band and it's got one of these guys in it, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Even to the connection to Blood Incantation and the Denver scene, it's wild. What's that other one? Black Curse was a cool one.
Spectral Voice.
Spectral Voice. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. It's just wild. So yeah, I'd be curious what you guys think about it. It's a dark album. It can be like slower. It's not a fast-paced album. Like, it's got a very deliberate pace to it. And at first I was like, what? I didn't know about it. But like then it really sucked me into it. So
out of all that, like all that family connection between all those bands, this was the one I'd least like. The Wayfarer was but I was digging that clip, so I'm gonna definitely check this out.
Yeah, it's worth a listen for sure. What about you, Stan? Number 2?
Number 2, let's play it.
Fuck yes. That tone. My pencil is ready.
Oh, fuck.
You don't know it?
Does it sound familiar? No.
Damn.
Jason brought it up a long time ago.
Yeah.
Majesties.
Who?
What's a
this is Shawty's fuck up of the year.
Yeah, dude. Vast reaches unknown or unclaimed. Majesties.
Oh yeah.
Shawty, you fucked up bad.
Yeah, this might be my fuck up at the
Dude.
We'll see. I'll let you guys know in January.
No,
This might be my fuck up of the year. There's some ugly ass album art, so that's why. And I can't even read the name.
Okay, but this should probably
I'm just
be
saying.
This should be everyone's number one.
This should be. I mean, I got a strong contender, dude. Don't worry about it. I got it.
What track was that?
That was Seekers of the Ineffable. Yeah.
What a beautiful song, though.
Dude, this metal needs more people like these guys.
Yeah.
They're just to do that Swedish sound from where are they from? I don't even know. Fucking Minnesota.
Minnesota.
They just captured that so fucking well. Like,
It's a fucking 3-piece.
Yeah.
Wow.
And dude, it's like the Jester race, like written all over it. But like, it's not even just that though. It's just like, they took it, Swedish scene and like
it sounds though like they took it though and like fucking injected it with a shitload of HGH and then just ran with it. Like,
yeah, dude. I never like heard someone be able to like copy something so well, but make it their own at the same time. You know?
Yeah.
It's usually just a copy, and it's just like. It's got its own identity, but it's like such a throwback. Like,
yeah,
you know,
dude. Yeah, that's perfect words.
Yeah.
It's rare to have that. You have so many worship bands.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like, and like even, I don't know, like I'm trying to think of Lamp of Remember, like that one strays more on the like borrowing riffs, maybe a little bit more. I don't know. I don't want to say that. I have to like really compare it, but like I feel like sometimes I'd be listening to, I'm like, well, I think I know that riff. It's like from Immortal. Maybe not. But like I never think that when I hear this album. It's like always like, oh, I feel like they are a band that was just came out at the same time as the rest of the Gothenburg bands.
Yeah.
And to do that from Minnesota in 2023, like it's mind-boggling to me, you know? Yeah.
Yep.
It's so perfect.
Yeah, that's absolutely fucked. That's easily one of my fuck ups with the
you need to like listen to it tomorrow.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, what do you got to beat that?
All right, so should I go into the spiel? Should we listen to it? I mean, what do we want to do first, boys? You tell me.
This is number 1.
That's what it all comes down to.
Yeah. What it all boils down to.
Let's just listen to it.
All right, let's listen to it.
Don't ruin the theme.
Okay, the theme. So
That's a wild clip.
So yeah, boys. So I purposely chose to play an instrumental track. The album is Horn Lord of the Throned Castle, and that was Moonlight Sorcery. The album, as described by the band, is basically our debut, could be a single 44-minute song. So it's kind of got that Colors theme where everything just rolls along through. But honestly, if you loved the first one, then they released EPs, so this is the first like full length that they've come out with. It just keeps building off of it. They're just fucked. It's just off the wall. It's like melodic black metal for the most part, I would say. It's very bright. It's very fucking in your face, solo-y, finish. Yeah. I mean, honestly, and I might sound fucked saying this. It reminds me of just like a Mega Man soundtrack.
I'm pretty sure when you go back and edit the video, Jay, you're going to see my eyes just... with that first riff.
It honestly,
dude, I knew. Well, I wanted to ask right away, like, Stan, have you heard this? Because it's just, I know that sound from every clip Stan plays. I don't listen to Finnish melodic metal at all because I don't like it, but I know it so well because of fucking Stan. And this is
it's the greatest.
Though.
It's such a great fucking Stan.
Because it's the Stan album.
It was number 1 literally after I listened to it like twice. I was like, nothing's going to beat this. Like
this year, so I was talking about, like, I didn't really get into a lot of new music this year. I didn't listen to a lot of stuff, but this is one band that I really got into. But for whatever reason, I only got into their old shit and I never listened to this new one. So
yeah, it was like kind of fucked up. This year they released like an album, Burning Embrace. It had like 2 songs on it.
Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, didn't listen to it. And then they released another one. It was just 1 song, Vahan Veron Taka.
I think what happened was maybe you brought a clip in or something. I don't know, but... Or it was just about to come out, and I like grabbed all their other shit and got really into it. And I just forgot to get the new one. Like,
well, because I think I want to say like we heard the one. I don't know, maybe in Coldest Embrace back in like March or something. They released a couple songs early, and then once the full album came out, I was like, fuck yeah, because it didn't come out until like September 29th, so the end of September. But yeah, the second I heard it, I was like, nothing's gonna fucking beat this. So it's literally everything that I look for in music. If like I had to like,
Dude, they're such a good band.
dude, it's just fucked that they keep doing it. Like the last one was awesome, and then this one just builds off of it, and then I can only wait to see mastered by Dan Swano. Another reason why it sounds so fucking good. So it's just
that sounded really good.
it's just it's beautiful, it's melodic, it's all over the place, it's thrashy, it's just the perfect album. So especially for me, I can't wait. I just want more. Give me more. Every time I listen to it, it feels like the first time I've listened to it again. So,
man, I'm gonna be honest. I really wanted to like love this album because
let's hear it.
I loved their EPs. Like I brought that the track from one of the early ones in, and I mean loved it. And I played this, and it was not bad at all. It was just like it was a little too power metal-y for me. Finish.
It just never. Yeah, it never stops, Dan. It's. I thought he was going to say too much.
I don't want to say too finished. I'm just going to say too finished melodic metal.
You got to like that. Yes,
you do. And this is just more of that. Like it's a little different than the EPs. It's a little less raw. And they went more power metal, like they really did. It's more of that. It's less black. And
that's what I'm talking about. I know. That's what I'm talking about with like the Mega Man riffs, though. And I think that's why I love it so much, because literally I'm listening to it and I'm like, oh, this sounds like a boss battle. Like I'm in like I'm about to fight like Penguin Man and Mega Man X. Like it's the perfect shit.
I need to listen again. I think I tried it once and that was my verdict. It was like, oh, I don't know. This isn't the same as what a lot of people love it. I probably should listen again.
Yeah, it's. Stan, this is your fuck up. I had my fuck up. This is your fuck up. So, especially knowing how much you liked the other stuff. So
yeah.
Oh, there's no doubt. There's no doubt.
No doubt at all.
I'll listen again. I'm going to do it. I was going to do it before this because I knew you were going to have it, but
yeah.
All right. Ready for mine?
Yep.
Let me know if we've heard this clip before.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Lazy ass.
It's not, right?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, we have. Seekers. It's the same solo, right?
So fucking good.
Wait, was that the one you played or no?
Holy
it was
shit.
a different part though. I was trying to figure out now I'm getting all confused what part of it.
I don't remember which song. I didn't write the song down, so I don't know.
What a fuck up. That's a your boy. That's a your boy. I get them. Fuck dude. Me. What a good fucking album.
Dude, Johnny,
I only heard like two 1 minute and 50-second teasers, and I'm already blown away.
The thing is, you hear that and you focus on those riffs and the dueling riffs and solos and all like the leads and all that. But then you listen and you start hearing like the vocals like that. I really like that clip there because like Tanner, I think, does all the vocals on this. Really goes for it on some of these vocals, like that, like tortured kind of. I don't even know, but like he really nails the like sound of it. I mean, plus everything else. Stan already stole the words out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I would have never thought. Jason would have a melodic death metal album in his top.
No,
one.
I would have never.
Well, that's because no one's put one out like this.
Yeah, I know.
Since 4, 3.
Fuck, right. Man.
Like, listen, there's a lot of good melodic black or death metal out there, but none has like captured my heart like this because we all came from that stuff. Gothenburg was like, for me, it was just such a big part of like metal for me. So all these bands on my list, they're all so amazing and great, but like this one really hits that like nostalgia and love for like what I really grew up on. But I also
think like it's giving us something that we never had. We didn't live through that though. We found it years later.
Yeah,
so now it's like, this is new and exciting. Like
the experience, or the what's it called? The opportunity to be able to see that played live now when we didn't have that before because we were young.
Or
and
just
didn't
even
live
be able
there.
to talk about it. Like, you know.
Yep. To have it be like something that came out this year and not let's revisit.
That's what I'm saying. Metal needs more of this, like these kind of bands.
We were saying, I mean, I think we were talking about that before. Like, there hasn't been a big resurgence of like melodic death metal.
Well,
now, we do have that one band, Upon Stone. We've talked about them, right? Like, they had like the hardcore mixed with this style.
But I almost feel like it's like a, what's it called though? It's like a taboo. Like nobody wants to like.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you can't live up to it, so why even try to imitate it? It's, I don't know.
It's going to be hard. I mean, try doing it better than this band. I don't know. Like, I literally had it written down, like, how, like, trying to, like, how this band pulled off, like, sounding like that era without copying it. Like, and literally took the words from my fucking notes. But
that's the beauty of when he can do the work for us. He contributed.
Yeah. It's a special album. And I bought it, and it's lived in my car since I bought it. Has not come out. Just like that was the same thing with my number one from last year, Summerlands or whatever. Same thing, dude. It stayed. That's my test. Like, if it stays in my car fucking player, like, it's number one. Doesn't come out. Doesn't need to.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it.
Oh, I can't wait.
And I mean, the most obvious comparison is always, Jester Race for sure. But it's so much more. It's so, it's got the vibe of it, the majesticness of it, But like,
I just like it brings you back to
like, man.
But it never was like, this is just a Jester Race copy. This is shit. Like,
not once.
No.
I can't think of anything. Like, I don't know. There's no riff or lead in there where you're like, that's from that. There's just, it doesn't have that.
No.
Doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Perfection. All right, Stan, bring us home.
Well, I'll leave you guys off with some Finnish melodic death metal.
Oh, I know. God damn it.
What was that, Stan?
I'm
never heard
finishing
Stan
this
talk about
off finishing off the way we started this list off. Kalma, self-titled album. Yeah. God. I mean, I love that fucking Majesty's album, but this was like the first fucking riff. I knew this was my number one. Like,
I want to smack you though, because it's like it's not It beats the other album. I don't even know what it's called.
Shawty only heard a clip and he knows it's number one.
Yeah, I've heard it. 3 minutes.
Dude, this is
the album, Majesty.
This is like my band, though. Like this,
I get it. I mean, this is like I
absolutely fell in love with this band over the years. Like, yeah. And it's not one that everyone loves. Like, not everyone's like, oh, come on, like it's just like one of those the ones that personally I just fucking fell in love with. And this was really like their early stuff, and this was like a throwback to their early. It was like perfect. Yeah.
Like I said before, I don't really like any of their stuff too much. Except for some of the early, and everything you played from this and Shawty's played, it does sound good. So
it's a great album.
I will say Shawty took my clip, like that was the one I want. Like he took the best clip, like the clip of the album, like. But so I had to figure out something else today. But
you did a good job. That was a good clip, though.
Yeah. But, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's. I got nothing else to say. I'm sure this will be this band will be back on this cast for sure in the future.
I'm sure it will be.
Yeah.
So nothing else to say.
Another year in the books.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, you want to talk about some honorable mentions? Just throw out some quick shit.
Yeah, start us off.
Okay. Do you guys remember that German band Horn that I talked about a couple years ago?
Yeah.
They released some weird ass fucking compilation album where they like did some remastering of some old songs and they like cleaned up some shit. And I just loved the fuck out of it. I felt like I couldn't have thrown it on the list because it's kind of an EP and it's already really, it's not list worthy material, but it's just I really love them and I want them to like release something. I don't know how to describe it because it's just really like upbeat and anthemic, but still retaining like the I guess black metal-ish vibe. So it gets doomy at times, but like it never feels that way. But yeah, they're just really great, and it's all in German, so I don't understand what the fuck's going on or what's being said, which makes it even better. The Panopticon album didn't make the list, but there were songs on it that I really did like. Like I said, if I could have taken out the bullshit, it would have been good. I just didn't have time for it. That Triglav album, The Ritual, that was pretty decent. Nice. I remember really liking that too. I mean, that was it was on my. You just didn't make the top 15. And then another weird one that came out later in the year, this Crystal Coffin, The Curse of Immortality. Yeah, I mean, it's like melodic, but it's like ambient and weird at the same time. They do like some different shit that I'm just like, what the fuck am I listening to? But then it like hops right back into something that you're familiar with. I didn't listen to it a lot, which is probably part of the reason why it didn't make the list. But there were certain songs that I really, really, really liked. So, yeah. And I guess, I'll just leave it at that. That's fine.
Nice. All right. The one that almost made the cut was Enforced. War Remains. Man, I spun the shit out of that, but I don't know. Had to leave something off. So that was number 16. Uada was probably, I don't really number these, but it's probably the next one on there.
Yeah.
Talked about that. And then this one pained me because it was like number 7 when I had this rough listed way back or a little while ago. First draw up of it. And it was Malocarpatan. I brought them in before. The album was Vertumnus Caesar. They do that like, what is it? Ukrainian black metal? I think Ukraine. No, not Ukraine. Where are they from? Shit.
It sounds familiar though, dude.
Yeah, I've talked.
Yeah, he's talking.
Yeah.
Something like that, like fuck, I can't remember right now. But they had their own flair to black metal. I played a clip. I had our last episode, so whatever. You probably heard it before. Very region-specific black metal in the way that Panopticon does their thing from the U.S. Of their region, so it's kind of special. And then I don't know, Fange. I brought them up on the last one. It was like that, like industrial sludgy shit. Still really love that and don't hear anyone talking about that. And then I don't know, Cattle. I kind of like that Cattle Decapitation album.
Yeah, it was on. I threw it on there because I listened to it a little. I mean, it's nothing special. I mean, it's just if you're a fan of Cattle Decap, then you're going to be happy with it. It was,
yeah, that's
just
thing.
A solid album. Yeah, exactly.
I still really like it. It wasn't like it didn't need to be in the top 15. I didn't listen to it a ton of times, but I liked it. I still really like that band.
Yeah. Yep.
And then Dude, there was a couple that I just found like recently that people in our group are posting. Like, dude, this band Crownlands that's Will from our group posted. It sounds like Rush, but like more modern and a little more, I don't know, spacey and a little more emotive. And I don't know, dude. If you like Rush, listen to Crownlands. This shit is cool. It's really refreshing. It's not like metal, you know what I mean? It's still
Rush.
Progressive rock kind of
Yeah,
territory.
I fucking love Rush too.
Yeah, who doesn't? Like, it's if you want something like you're like, okay, I've listened to so much metal this year. Put on Crownlands, dude. It's sick. It's really good. And then the last one would be like, it just came out, so I didn't get to digest it, but it was that Crypt Worm album, kind of like undergang disgusting death metal. So
Yeah.
that was it. I mean, there's so many good ones, but those were the ones that kind of were floating around the list.
Well, I only had 5 total, so I'm going to give you 2 honorable mentions. I'm going to shout him out again because this guy's a machine, and he's a riff master, and he's a good friend of all of ours. Fucking Richard Bloodrust put out At Glory's End, and it's just I don't know how he does it, but he's just like, he's a death metal dad that just keeps putting out albums. I'm just kind of jealous of him, actually, but yeah.
Yeah, and he really killed it on this one.
Dude,
like
this one is fucking awesome.
Step up.
Yeah, I love the last one because I released it, and but this one, it just came out and like it's just he overdid himself again, like, but
it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah, if you like, I don't know, what, like Hail of
Bolt
Bullets
Thrower,
and Bolt Thrower and all that kind of shit is fixed. Yeah, listen to it. It's good.
Yep. And then this one, it probably could have made my list, my top 5 list, but the Gateway Galgan dude.
Yes. Dude, I meant to put that on my honorables.
Dude, that's probably, besides like Majesties and Kalma, I probably listened to that album the most this year. Like, that is such a fucking good album. Like, that Death Doom, like Worm, but like more disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Ian McClung, shout out to him because he shouted it out on a Patreon bonus episode for us to check out.
Nice.
Really good. Oh, we should mention that. Did you guys listen to that split, the Worm and the Dream Unending one?
I did not, actually.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It almost could be on the list because it's a split full length. Which when's the last time you found a split full length?
Never.
I didn't know. I was kind of thinking of it as a split EP, but then like Phil Tugas said on a post like it was a split LP. So it's like, I don't know. It almost could be on the list. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the rules there. That's a technicality I'm not sure of.
I would allow it. I'd allow it.
But yeah, very, very good. Very good. Does that do it? Is that our list? Is that the end?
I think that's it. Yeah, that wraps up another year.
In the books.
Yep.
Another year in the books.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yep.
Lots of good shit. Lots of good shit. I'm ready for 2024. See what 2024
I was just reading the Decibel 21 albums to look forward to. Some good shit on that list.
Is there?
Yeah, there is.
What was a couple that caught your eye?
Go read it. No, okay. Hold on, right. Let me pull it. Well, you got Gatecreeper for sure.
Okay.
Rotting Christ, My Dying Bride, Spectral Voice. Oh shit. Undeath, Crypt Sermon. So much shit.
Holder, Worm.
Yep. Midnight. There's so much stuff. Blood Incantation. On to Others. I know you like them.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't even realize most of this stuff was coming out though too. So like I knew Gatecreeper was like getting there, but
hell yeah, you got me excited now.
And that's just like that's just what decibels, you know.
That's almost reading like a top 10 list right there. There you go. The work is done. Yeah, that's just the big stuff they picked out. That's the fun thing too. It's like there's always so many small things that you've never heard before that it just comes out and blows you away, you know?
Yeah.
Like that fucking Shadows album. It's just like, where does that come from? Where does it, you know?
Yeah.
I love that shit, but all right, let's call it. Let's wrap her up.
All right, boys.
3.
Yep.
Good year.
Good year. Maybe
Stan the man. Hey, maybe I'll be more active next year. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. He won't be. He won't be.
But either way, I will be here. I am Stan the man.
I'm Evil J.
And I'm Shoddy. You guys stay fucking metal and have a wonderful new year.